getting a nice little bike ride in. Figured I'd come talk to y'all. Have you guys mounted on my bike, but yeah, so Route 21 and Express have filed bankruptcy. So what do you guys think that's gonna do to the economy? What do y'all think that's gonna do for, you know, this coming up quarter? That's probably the first of many banks and companies filing bankruptcy. Lately, you've been having about a bank every month starting to be distressed. So with Route 21 and Express filing bankruptcy, that's probably signs that we already are in a recession. And there's a lot of economists talking about how we're probably headed towards a depression or a Great Depression 2.0. And then I hear other people talking about how we're going to go into a hyper inflationary collapse over the next 12 to 24 months. Instead of everything collapsing, you will have some companies go under that are already underwater. And the only reason why they've made it the last 24 months was because of all the, extra money in circulation in the economy. But you're going to have potentially what people are predicting is a hyperinflationary collapse where everything is going to skyrocket over the next 24 months. And it may be the perfect storm because you have the BRICS nations starting their competing currencies. They're now not even trading oil, or starting to taper off trading their oil in US dollars and starting to trade it in gold and in their local currencies. So with all this happening, maybe the perfect storm that will trigger the hyperinflation. People treat hyperinflation like it's this like myth, this forbidden topic, like it'll never happen. Well, no shit. What do you guys think? Why do you guys think that, commodities and basic necessities that people used to be way cheaper, and now they're way more, like eggs, milk, gas. You used to be able to buy that stuff for under $1, under 50 cents a gallon. Gas, milk. Now it's, forget the national average, but it's like $3.85, almost $4 the national average right now. In some states, it's even more. So, yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the economy right now, and then you have multiple wars popping out. I'm curious to see what you guys think, and where do you guys think we're going to head. And as far as like home ownership, that's going to be a thing in the past here in the near future. Owning a home, if you can't buy a home now, I don't think it's going to be possible for anyone to buy a home over the next 3-4 years. I really think that you'll own nothing and be happy slogan that's been pumped out in the media is potentially a thing that's going to happen, because with the inflation and with everything happening in the economy, how are people going to afford to own a home? If the national average of a home right now is around 400,000 national average, where do you think that's going to be in the next 5 years, 10 years? 800,000? If the nation adopts California pricing, no one will own a home. Or if you do, it's because you bought it when it was cheap, or you have a business. So it'll be a select few people that actually end up owning a home in the future. You either have a business or multiple businesses, and that will afford you to be able to buy a home. But that's something that people aren't really talking about, is how are people going to own homes in the future? Because they're going to continue to print money. They're going to find a way, whether it's printing money for new wars, or it's printing money for new pandemics, or if it's printing money for, more crises, it's going to continue. The printing is going to continue. So you have to ask yourself, how are you going to set your family up and yourself up for the future? Do whatever it takes. I think everyone should at least try to own one home to be able to afford themselves their financial future and protecting their family and trying to create some type of wealth in this country. Because if you can't buy a home now, home ownership is going to be way more difficult in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Okay, like and follow. Peace.